Hi everybody, Kinfin here. Welcome back to the Dawnstar Royals Pokemon Fire Red No Deposit Nuzlocke. When I last left off, I embarrassed myself horribly because of a stupid bet I made 5 years ago. Yep. But now we're back to it. Maybe now I can actually get something done this episode instead of just loitering. What do you have to say, old man? I am but a solitary traveler. Very insightful. Very, very insightful. There's gonna be a lot of trainer battles this episode, so it's gonna be a lot like the past couple of episodes now I think about it. In fact, everything except for last episode has been trainer heavy, and that's just because that's how this part of the game is. I'm not complaining, I'm just sort of annoyed. But I digress. Oh, come on! Okay, you want to fight Quentin? You'll get to fight Quentin. You want to fight real fire type? You got real fire type. But I'm letting you know something right now. Quentin's a brawler. Quentin's a hero. And Quentin don't take no shit. Look at him scratch ya. He doesn't even need his bear moves. He can just use his bear claw fists. Boom! There! You want a fire type? You got a fire type. Reggie's level 17. Excellent. I might actually be able to start using Reggie because he's reached a level where he's starting to become competent. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, another Growlite. Anyone remember the Poker app, how horribly it mispronounced Growlithe's name? I was like, how do you mess that up? There we go. Confusion's working in our favor. Dark is a special attack, so the Intimidate's not going to affect us. It did about 13 damage, so I'm not too worried. And the fact that we outsped means it's using Roar. Yep. Roar is decreased priority in case you didn't know. It's actually severely decreased priority. Like ridiculously so. But that's fine. It's still confused. It's still a Growlithe. There's very little to say about this situation that we're in. Oh well. Yeah, I'm sorry if there's not a whole lot of action or progression this episode, but the SS-Sand's one of those places where you get in a lot of trainer battles, a lot of items collected, and you only get one opportunity to do it, because once the ship sails, it ain't coming back, no matter how long your game cartridge runs for. Even if you let your game cartridge run continuously for an entire year, the boat will never come back. Which is kind of a shame. I wish it would come back and have like stronger trainers for, you know, post-game. That would be cool. Level 19 Nidoran. That thing should have evolved by now. What are you doing, old man? Just singing your song about better days. Playing your piano. I'm of course making a Billy Joel reference when I say all this. No one recognized that reference. Oh no! He's kicking me! Which you think would do more damage to a bat, but in fact does negligible damage. So is my biting. Ah, crud. Nope, nope, nope. Zen. Yes, that'll work. I'm gonna need to think of a story to tell this episode to fill the dead air, I can already tell you that. Oh, here's one. So, I just got finished watching Pro Jared's Nuzlocke of, I'm pretty sure it was Fire Red, and you know, that was a very fun experience. And actually, I kind of wish I had people who paid attention to me. That way, I'd, you know, be able to feel validated doing a stream. But obviously, I don't. So whatever. There's probably gonna be like 2 people who actually see this video. But I was watching Pro Jared's playthrough of that, and oh my god, was that the single bloodiest Nuzlocke I've ever seen. I think at the end of the day, he had 4 surviving Pokemon, 2 of which had been the box for the E4 run. It was ridiculous. I've never seen that much death. The only place I've ever seen that much death is in a CRISPR drawer. Why was I expecting anyone to laugh at that? You people are all watching this way after I'm actually doing it. In fact, or in all actuality, I'm just talking to a round piece of plastic on my coffee table with a computer slightly to the left of it while staring up at my awesome big screen TV. That sounded braggy. I shouldn't have said the word awesome, but it came out. Still, I like to watch other people's Nuzlocks just because it lets me... It gives me perspective, and it also gives me... I want to use the word inspiration because, like, especially like when you're a comic producer, you end up having a lot of situations where sometimes you'll just feel like not doing anything, especially if you don't have a following. And, you know, you need to look past that. You need to look at the maybes in the world, you know? Because recently some of that's been paying off for me, my positive attitude. Because on Reddit, someone unrelated to the person I'm talking about in this, made a post asking for artists to draw, you know, a comic for them. And I'm like, dude, why don't you just draw your own comic? And don't say it's because you're bad at drawing, because the original Nuzlocke comic was crap at first. And someone else saw that comment, and they're like, dude, this is exactly what I needed to hear. Now I'm going to make a comic. Thank you. And that felt great. That's the kind of difference that just being a positive thinking person and also being a straightforward person can bring about, yeah? So I felt good about that. That was a good day. I have no idea what I'm going to fill this air with. I'm probably going to have to do 2 videos in this stupid... I've already technically done 2 videos in this boat, but the first video I wasn't really trying to accomplish anything. Still, this boat is just... I hate this boat. 1, 2, 3. We're good. But like I said before, there's a bunch of items to collect here on this boat. I'm using the word boat so often. It's a ship. It's a... Stupid doors. I hate doors. Why do they exist? There's a lot of items to collect here on this ship. And... Ooh, Brick Break. See, that's why you want to pick them up, because a lot of them are actually really good. But it's just so much time and effort being consumed. I like that word. Consumed. Oh my god, cats. Knock it off. Sorry. That's what happens when you have 5 cats in the house. Technically 6, but one of them's not allowed into the main part of the... Stupid... Out of here. Seriously, 2 of them are just running around chasing each other like assholes, and my wife is laughing. You can hear that in the recording.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, you're already in the video. I might as well talk up. Ladies and gentlemen, meet my wife, Cloud.
I'm not here.
She's too far away from the mic to really hear her too well anyway, so I'm not gonna have her talk consistently. Oh boy. Anyway. Yeah, I can't really do anything about the cats. I technically have another room I could go into to record, but the problem is that room's not really set up, and by set up I mean I have no good place to put my microphone. But 'tis the it's just Go. That's the first world problem if I ever did hear one. I have too many cats. Most of them are my wife's. And yes, I realize she is directly behind me as I say this. She still is the person who technically owns all these cats. I hear you laughing back there.
See, sometimes the crazy cat lady does get laid.
Oh, there you go. Cloud Asterisk 2016. Hashtag Cloud Asterisk. If we were more popular, you would be all over Twitter right now. You realize that?
I don't want to be all over Twitter so good.
Oh wait, I always forget, Shelter aren't ice type yet. That's so weird. Why is Cloyster ice type when Shelter isn't? I mean, it doesn't matter, Stefan poisoned the thing because he's a cheating bastard. But still. It's like, what the heck? Why is one clam ice type and another one's not? Pokemon mysteries. Some things can never be solved. This is one of them. So let's just watch this Shelter slowly die a painful death at the hand of Stefan's cheaty poison as he repeatedly attempts to kick it. Okay. Good thing Stefan's not ground type yet. Also, good thing that one doesn't have the ability that makes it hit 6 times. I know it can only hit 5 times. It's an exaggeration. Because I can already hear you just in the comments like, oh, the Shelter Icicle Spear can only hit 5 times. LOL, noob. No. I'm being satirical. Jeez. Ain't you ever heard of comedy? Ain't you ever heard of me trying to get Weiss up to level 18 because I literally just realized she's about to evolve? I need to pay more attention to this stuff. Confusion. It's what's for dinner. Why would you eat confusion for dinner? It seems like a horrible idea. Just a plate of raw dementia. Can you imagine what that would taste like? It would taste like your grandchildren never visiting you.
Don't make nursing home jokes. They're horrible places.
I know, that's the point.
Until you've had to spend a large portion of your life in a nursing home, don't go talking about nursing homes to me.
Cloud's a nurse. She used to work at a nursing home. It was a terrible place. Nursing homes are generally awful. Don't send your elderly to live there.
Unless you hate them, I mean.
Send your elderly to live there. I'm kidding. We've defeated Sailor Duncan. Sailor Duncan! I'm having to embrace that. Anyway, Weiss is evolving, which means I can play with the sidebar again. Yay! Shing! Sparkle, sparkle. Congratulations, your Weiss has evolved into Pidgeotto. I always hated how they capitalize stuff in, like, why capitalize the names of Pokemon in Gens 1 through 3? There's no real purpose to it. Remind me, is there a porpoise Pokemon? No?
Let me think about that.
Any that look like dolphins?
None are immediately coming to mind.
I guarantee you that's gonna be one of the starters of Sun and Moon.
You think the water type's gonna be a porpoise?
Or a dolphin or something like that. That's gonna be a fun game to play, I think. I mean, all the main series Pokemon games are great, but like, I don't know, I feel like Gen 7's gonna be something special. I know I had the same feeling when it came to Gen 6. Gen 6 was something special. Its post-game sucks, but at least the main of the game is amazing. Oh boy, more ice. Look at it. Look. It's a clam, and it's got a tongue, and it's spitting ice. Don't argue with it, or else it'll spit in your eyes. It'll spit ice in your eyes. I need to figure out how to just do a slow zoom in on shoulder for that. That'll be my editing project for this video. If it's not there, I'm lazy! Well, what have we accomplished so far as clearing out this boat goes? Got in the main room, there's 3 rooms left here. Sure, let's, hey. Stranger danger, I need an adult? And I bet this guy's just thinking to himself, I am an adult. Yep, this is creepy. This guy is very, very creepy. Like, what is it with Gen 1 having so many creepy lines? Now that I think about it, Kanto is just full of creepers. Also, music references. Probably. Dang it! Never mind. It's okay. It's okay. There's no problem. I use Tail Whip. It's to make up for the fact that these attacks aren't going to hit as much. That was completely on purpose. Something happens to my tone of voice whenever I watch stuff. Oh, come on! Great. It's bubbling me now. There we go. Get out of here. You stupid seahorse. No one likes you. Actually, everyone likes you. No one ever uses you, though. It's weird. Like, Horsey and Cedra and Kingdra are actually strangely popular Pokemon. I've never seen them being used by anyone. There's another one. It's a horse, and it's in the sea. That's what makes it a horsey. Yeah. I'm rambling again. I'm rambling like an evil mushroom. It could be worse. I could be rambling like an angry woman. I don't think people are gonna get that reference either. Why do we even bother making references? Because they're the lowest form of comedy. No, vulgarity is the lowest form of comedy. Why don't I use more vulgarity? If I use more vulgarity, I'd be inclined to bleep it out. And that would just be annoying. Yeah, that's true. You didn't hear that. My wife said also you'll be competing with me. But, yeah. If I gave her permission, she would swear like the worst sailor you've ever heard in these videos. Your innocent children brains. Okay, I've said fuck and asshole this episode already probably, but I generally try to avoid swearing unless, like, I don't go out of my way to swear. Is what it is. I don't go out of my way to curse like a sailor. It just happens offhandedly, and that's the way swearing should be. They should be reflections of your emotions at the time. So, people who go out of their way to swear in excess, certain Swedish individuals.
Hey,
I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about the one with the headphones. Anyway, certain individuals who have become exorbitantly popular for doing nothing but just yelling for no good reason. I don't like those individuals. I think I already said this once this LP though, didn't I? So I'll say it again. I hate PewDiePie. Come at me, Internet. Full force. Let's see how many hate comments I can get. I will read them all in the voice of Dale Gribble. And then the joke will be on you. Because your comments will be, Ken Fan is a son of a bitch. PewDiePie for to win. And that'll just make you look stupid. And also make me look stupid for saying it out loud. I think I'm gonna consistently shoot for 25 episode videos, or 25 minute videos rather. I think it just works a little bit better that way, just because I can get a little bit more in content wise. Like back whenever I did the yellow version for my old channel, I could get away with shorter videos because I was fast forwarding constantly. But I'm playing on a real machine here. I don't have that luxury. Why do I keep getting poisoned? Oh my goodness. Zen is susceptible to poison. We've learned her weakness. The Quiet Fury has their weakness has been exposed. This is a problem. However, Mega Kick is still amazing. I'm so glad I taught it that. Oh crap, we have a Staryu. This is not good. I'd even go so far as to say this is very bad. Staryu! I don't have any good counter for water types. I don't have any good counter for flying types. I don't yet have a good counter for electric types. I have a lot of weaknesses in this team. Why do you think I lack confidence about making this whole team go to the end? It's not going to happen. I'm surprised I've made it this far without a death. I'll be perfectly honest. Because I feel like I probably should have had death somewhere along the way. Maybe one that involved that trainer with the Sparrow and the Raticate. Remember him? That guy? That jerk? There's a handful of trainers in this game that I recognize as being particularly dangerous. A lot of them are on the cycling road. Suffice to say, I'm gonna be avoiding the cycling road for a while. See if we can't come back later when we're a little bit better equipped. But I mean, I don't have to worry about that yet. I still have to get through this boat, get through the rock, or beat Misty, go through the rock tunnel, beat Surge afterward, and all this other stuff. Still, I'm not looking forward to those very particular locations in the game. Actually, as much as people say this is one of the easiest games for new Nuzlockers to play through, it's not an easy game by any stretch of the imagination. Pokemon's always had a decent amount of challenge to it. Now, sometimes that challenge is artificial because of a really bad level up curve, hint hint Generation 2 and its remake. And some games are bad because of a broken mechanic, hint hint Generation 5 in its entirety. But, generally speaking, Pokemon games are difficult for the right reasons. And, you can never take things for granted. So, yeah. Take that in whatever direction you may. I'm just saying, Pokemon's not the silly, easy, this game is just for kids game that some people make it out to be. And I'm not saying anyone watching this video makes it out to be, probably because you know what a Nuzlocke challenge is and therefore know that this is making the game harder inherently. But even if I weren't playing with Nuzlocke rules, Pokemon's not easy by any stretch of the imagination. You have to have a legitimate amount of strategy. I think that's what's always drawn me back to Pokemon year after year. Even whenever these times come up when I get bored and burnt out on it and go away from it for a while, I still end up coming back because A, fond memories, and B, Pokemon is a fun game to play. It's got pretty much something for Wow. Stefan, I don't know what you're using to poison Pokemon. Like, do you have, just a syringe full of poison on hand that you just use anytime they get close, or what? Like, are you coating your arms with just poison-coated gloves? Something like that? Is that what you're doing? Because you are poison pointing consistently. This is why I call you a cheaty son of a bitch, but I love you for it. And there we go. But either way, I think, this is just... Pokemon is something that's for everyone, regardless of what anyone says. That having been said, I think we've gone on for long enough in this video. We've cleared both this portion of the boat as well as the main entranceway. That leaves about half of the ship's interior left over, so next episode we'll be taking care of that half of it. I'm ending this video in exactly the same spot where I started it. Isn't that great? Anyway, as always, my name is Kinfin. This is the Dawnstar Royals Pokemon Fire Red No Deposit Nuzlocke. If you like this video, press the subscribe button over on the right and leave a like down below. If you want, you can even leave a comment. All of those things help you out. And until next time, have a good one.